everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was the beginning of Paganini Sonata and op.3 number 6. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for your continued support. I really appreciate. This is one of these Paganini pieces that's not very paid attention. I think this deserves much more attention than it gets. So I brought this piece to show you how one could use left hand technique, particularly fingering. We choose fingering for many different reasons. Often we choose it for technical reasons so that it's easy to play, but it's also very important that we choose certain fingerings for musical reasons. So we're going to talk about musical fingerings and technical fingerings. Galamian mentions a lot in his pedagogical books about how important it is one understand that all musicians, particularly students from early on, one has to be exposed to musical structure, understanding and knowing when to choose musical fingerings and when to choose technical fingerings. So I thought has a great example to show you those 2 points. So what do I mean that by musical fingerings and technical fingerings? Let's start with the musical fingerings. So I started first in the fourth position, first finger, which is then I shifted to a fifth position. Right, so the entire part I played it in the higher position, which is very uncomfortable. So it's not technically easy, but certainly I chose, or many of us choose to play this one for musical reason. Now let's see if we had chosen this passage, fingering that works well technically, which would be in first position. I don't know if you can hear the difference with my poor camera and microphone. The tone color is completely different, isn't it? In the first position, it's very much bright, almost like wow, like completely opening. Whereas if I start in the fourth position, it's got very intimate tone. It has to do with the length of the vibrating string. In the first position or open string, I have a very long string from here all the way. The string got stuck from here. Very long distance for the string to vibrate. Therefore, it has a more bright tone. But if I play here, I almost stopped the vibrating string to half from compared to the whole thing. So it naturally sounds a little dark and intimate. And if we want to play a little mellow or very expressive, almost breaking heart like that, which I find that this passage works well, it would be better to choose musical fingering, meaning choose fingering for a tone color, so for the musical expression. And this would be, and create that kind of tone. Now we also use choose certain fingers for technical reason. One of the widely used one is knowing where to shift. So here I want to come down to one step down, but I use the half step, which is the smallest distance, to shift to minimize any losing my intonation. Now move my second finger half step down. And there would be typical example of using half steps. So we do that one all the time also. Also here, I come down with a second finger half step, but then also I take a huge risk or my personal choice. From here, I go from here, go, changing string, because I want to bring very bright tone. That way, this time I chose fingerings, dismissing the technical part, but rather choosing for musical reason. I chose to stay in the third position, but some violinists choose to take even further. And they push that one for musical with a musical fingering, something like this. Go. Or some go even further, making a little sobbing tone, creating a little glissando or put a little lingering note. Things like that. So we think tone color always comes with a right hand, which is mostly true, but you can see you can do a lot with the left hand too. I hope you can try yourself and have lots of fun. Make sure you see the whole musical structure and try to play more than just a note and rhythm, but really try to make it really your music by bringing your musical ideas, your specific musical tone. Thank you for watching. I wish you all happy practicing and hope to see you again. Bye bye.